breaking right now at noon. It is the end of a very short era for the Carolina Panthers. The team announcing this morning that it is parting ways with head coach Frank Reich just 11 games into his first season with the team. Frustrations really boiling over after yesterday's tough loss to the Titans in Tennessee. The Panthers fell to 1-10 on the season. Reich played with the Black and Blue during their inaugural season as a quarterback and was supposed to come in and change the entire direction of the franchise. Queen City News has crews all around Charlotte this afternoon covering this story from all angles. Queen City News reporter Casey Jones is live outside Uptown speaking with fans. But first, Charlotte Sports Live's Gabe McDonald joins us live from Bank of America Stadium. So Gabe, what's the team saying about this major decision?
So basically, Frank Reich is out after 11 games. This is the shortest tenure for a head coach with a team since 1978. The 49ers fired Pete McCulley after just 9 games, and Frank Reich now has been fired in back-to-back seasons. And yesterday really seemed to be the last straw. We saw reports that David Tepper was very, very visibly frustrated, yelling a 4-letter word that I cannot repeat on the air right now, but he was just very frustrated, and that seemed to be the final straw. The team falling 17-10 yesterday to the Titans. And you think about the last 2 games since Frank Reich took over the play calling, the team has only been able to score 10 points in each of those games. Their worst game on offense coming in the Cowboys loss, 187 yards in that loss. And right now, they're saying the interim head coach will be Chris Tabor, the special teams coordinator. A bit of an interesting move, given that Ejiro Evero, the defensive coordinator, and Thomas Brown were both in contention and both had interviews here for the head coaching job earlier this year. So now Chris Tabor, a guy who deals with everybody on both sides of the ball in special teams, will take over for the final 6 games. But Frank Reich came in. They were looking to really reignite the offense, especially trading up to get Bryce Young, and now through these 10 games, they're only averaging 265 yards per game this season. That is 30th in the NFL, only 15 points per game. So the offense definitely not doing what they expected. Frank Reich now out after 11 games, Annie, and just a somber, pretty somber day around here in the Bank of America Stadium. We actually heard some reports as well that a lot of the players found out through social media earlier this morning. So that's, just how things have gone so far today. David Tepper is set to meet with the media tomorrow at 10:30 a.m.
Well, and Gabe, like you said, this is kind of like a Groundhog Day situation for Panthers fans. It's really too early to speculate. We have that press conference tomorrow, but who does the team need to bring in now to fill that HC spot? Who is that person, and what do they need to think about?
You're really looking at somebody that can just give this offense some life. That is really what it's that's the way the league is going now. It's an offensive league. You want to be able to put up points, and you want to look at possibly a young offensive mind to really come in and bring in a spark, and somebody to really get the best out of QB1 Bryce Young. You made that trade to go get him earlier in this year's draft. You feel like he's your guy, the quarterback of the future. You want to kind of marry him with the guy who has that same mindset, who wants to really take this offense to the next level, which is something that, unfortunately Frank Reich cannot do in his 11-game tenure. So I think that's probably the main focus right now, but you obviously make this decision now. You give yourself some more time to make that search, obviously, for the head coach. But David Tepper, now he's fired a coach, 3 coaches now, fired Ron Rivera in 2019, Matt Rule last season, and now Frank Reich. He's actually fired 4 coaches in 18 months between Charlotte FC and the Carolina Panthers. So you want to get this next hire right in order to get this franchise back to where all these fans and really the players want it to be, Annie.
And it's a process that we are going to start all over again. Gabe McDonald reporting for us live from Bank of America. Thank you. We'll check in with you later. And as you can imagine, Panthers fans have plenty to say about Reich's firing. Queen City News reporter Casey Jones is live from Uptown. So, Casey, what are they saying about all this?
Well, Annie, 11 games into the season, and the Carolina Panthers have the worst record in the league. So fans say they knew change was on the horizon. It was a matter of when and not if. Now, Frank Reich was welcomed with pomp and circumstance to the Carolina Panthers back in February. Fast forward 9 months later, and he is fired with a social media announcement. The fans we spoke to say they are not shocked that Reich was fired after his 1-10 streak this season. Even with his history playing for the Panthers, fans say the expectations and odds were stacked against him. When it comes to turning things around, fans say owner David Tepper must make better decisions.
Can the team turn it around?
This season, I don't think so. I think they're going to have to start from scratch.
Hopefully Tepper goes out and finds someone that can play the style of football that the team's set up to play, and maybe Fitter gone as well.
With Frank Reich out, Carolina Panthers fans are holding on to hope that the next move for the Panthers will be their best move. For in the meantime, fans will be watching that game on Sunday when the Panthers travel down to Tampa to take on the Buccaneers. That'll be the first game with interim head coach Chris Tabor. Reporting live from Uptown Charlotte, Casey Jones, Queen City News.
Casey, thank you. Now